guys, it's Tuesday and I miss you girls so much. I've been thinking a lot about LeakyCon this week for, well, fairly obvious reasons if you've been on Tumblr recently. But it made me think of not just the bad stuff that's going on, but how much fun it was to meet you girls and spend time together, and how there's so much good that can come from YouTube and building relationships through this platform and just getting to know people and sharing our opinions and nerdy interests, and how much awesomeness can come from that. And you girls are proof of that. So yeah, I've been thinking about that. I have not really been up to much since the last time we talked. I might have a hole in my heart. I'm really excited about that. I went to a cardiologist at UCSF and I had a test done, and one of the people doing the test mentioned that it looks like I have a hole in my heart. So I don't have the official results yet, and I won't have them until the end of next month because I have another test that she's waiting on, and I don't get that until April 25th. But if it is true that I have a hole in my heart, then they take this like little umbrella type thing and they go in through my veins, and it seals up the hole in my heart, and it makes me feel better because the hole in the heart means that my blood doesn't have enough oxygen in it, and so I have to pump more blood to make up for the lack of oxygen, which is why my heart rate would be so high. So I'm really excited about having a hole in my heart, even though that sounds really strange, because it's a simple surgery and it will probably make me feel a lot healthier if that is the case. So fingers crossed, and I won't know at the end of the next month. And I've also just started rereading Divergent because the movie came out. Don't know if you girls have seen it yet, but my mom and I were highly disappointed with the movie because they just changed it so much in ways that just didn't even make sense or make the story stronger. It was just kind of like, why are you putting these people here doing these things? This doesn't make any sense. But it's not the worst butchering of a movie I've ever seen, so at least it wasn't as bad as the Percy Jackson series and what they did to that in the movie. Well, I haven't seen the second movie. I don't think I want to watch it after watching what they did to the first movie in Percy Jackson. It was so horrible. And what else? Oh yeah, and the other big thing I've been doing lately is I have been watching old nostalgic childhood TV shows and movies, like the Care Bears from the 80s and My Little Pony from the 80s. It's really hard to find some of these things. Like, I have DuckTales, but I had to buy it on DVD, and the only reason I have the My Little Pony thing is because I happened to have my mom record it off the TV when I was a little girl. So it's kind of frustrating that it's hard to find these things because I enjoy them so much more than current children's genres. I feel like a lot of the stuff that they produce for kids nowadays is very mindless and just kind of talks down to the kids and doesn't teach them the good morals and stuff of the shows that we watched. Unless you're watching a really cool show like Arthur. Yes, I called Arthur a really cool show, even though it's for elementary school students. I was just watching every episode that they have on Netflix, but they only have 3 seasons on there, so that made me sad. I wish I could have watched them all, because I would have. Anyways, I'm just enjoying reliving my childhood nostalgic moments, and I wish that it was easier to do. Anyways, I love you girls, and hopefully this works. I tried to do a webcam video, and for some reason the internet is not detecting my webcam. Even though it's working, it's not letting me give it permission to access it. I don't know what's going on. I guess I had to restart my computer, but I'm too lazy to do that, so. I love you girls, and who's tomorrow? Nia? I think Nia's tomorrow. I love you. Bye. How do you turn the camera off? I haven't used this in so long.